Well, hello, my beautiful friend, Miss Jones. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing all right. Thank you for getting a hold of me for your personal free tarot reading, all right? You ready? You're positive that the anxiety you're going through will lead to clarity. Which sounds weird, right? And bottom of the deck, Aries card and Emperor. Okay, let's clarify these. Alright. Okay. Now, we're going to do a fourth pile because I always seem to forget the fourth pile. Now, the fourth pile is the energy between past, present, and possible future. All right. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Hazards. Hazards in my deck are coins or pentacles. You're coming at something from a new approach. Could this be work related? All right. Past energy. You are definitely positive. You're staying in a positive mindset in regards to the fact that someone was manipulating you to get their way, right? And you kept calm, cool, and collective, keeping the strength, and you intuitively looked within and knew what was going on. Did you let him get away with it? I don't know. That's the only one who can answer that question is you. I wouldn't have let him get away with it unless it's my child. But it has to be like something like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I ate all the ice cream." My kid doesn't say that, but you know. Okay, so currently you're having a lot of anxiety over this Knight of Cups energy, right? This is a player. Someone who's romantic, full of adventure, and very moody. In a normal deck, he's the Prince Charming. But in my deck, if you fall for him, he'll take your heart, and with a whim of a change of his mood, he will take it and run. I don't like that energy. So this Knight has you in your head currently over family issues. Now, your possible future, remember, not set in stone. You're going to find clarity in regards to this deception, disaster, rot, and ruin, right? Because you're fighting for what's yours. You're fighting for your money. You're fighting for your job. There is so much bullshit. And you're just... I think you're overwhelmed. I feel it. I feel you're very overwhelmed. Let's talk about all the energy between past, present, and future. Here you are. You're the Empress. Just kidding, Hazard. You're an Empress on the inside. I know you are. I'll pull that card out later, I know. So, you're working your ass off, right? Normally this is a boss over you, but I feel like this is your energy that you're like in. And you're being very patient in regards to completing a task, and you've entered Empress or Emperor mode, sorry. So what's going on is that the Emperor card is not just represents the other half of, your partner. What it is regardless of what's between your legs, whether you have male or female parts, we have two energies, male energy and female energy, and we try to level each of those up as we're going along. And you're not going to wake up and be an Empress and Emperor over fucking night. Oh, hell no. You went through some serious shit. Traumas, karma cycles, you name it. And we're always, you worked your way through the tarot deck, basically. Now, that doesn't say that you can't step away from being Empress and Emperor. You're still going to be that. If you step down into one of, like, say, Queen of Hazards mode, right? Or, here's an example. I'm Empress Libra. When someone pisses me off, I'll step into the Queen of swords mode and cut people down. I won't put up with shit like that. Neither will you. And you're not. You're not putting up with anything that doesn't serve you well. But you are stuck in your head currently over a possible betrayal. Now, this shows that your Emperor is there for you during your transformation. You might not see him. You might not be aware that he is your Emperor. Now you're going to transform. You're probably going to change, how do I put this? You know how we have chakras? My cat, sorry. Sometimes she's an asshat. Okay, so we all have chakras, right? We have quite a few. I don't remember how many. But you're going to be awakening, transforming, and it's going to be one hell of a challenge. And when you transform, that means that you're getting enhanced, you're getting an upgrade. Imagine yourself as a cell phone, right? Well, we're similar to cell phones, okay? When we go to sleep, we're recharging. When our cell phone goes to sleep, we just plug it into the wall and pump energy back into it. But we don't turn it off. Well, most of us don't. I'm going to start, though. Then nobody can get a hold of me via cell phone. But, okay, so while the phone's resting and while you're resting, there's similarities. You're catching Wi-Fi signals just like a cell phone is, and there are updates being sent from the hotspot to you and to your cell phone. Does that make sense? They're similar, but they're different. All right? You're getting messages from the divine, you know, your guardian angels, your ancestors, even the dead. And it's gonna be one hell of a transformation. You're gonna be feeling headaches, you name it. I don't know if this has already happened to you, or if it's going to happen, or if it's happening right now. Okay. But there is a mystery in regards to your material wealth, and you're going to have a revelation in regards to honing in on your skills of creativity, okay? Now you are definitely waiting to discover that this person is disappointing you. But you're not going to let that hold you back, because you're going to celebrate the fact that you know who it is now. All right, and you're going to bring a whole new fucking energy to the table. Tables will turn, right? You're going to be like, Uno reverse. Now you're going to accomplish a lot and keep your emotions in check. You're very good at that, keeping your emotions in check. All right? Now you're going to work really hard for your happiness. And what's most important to you right now is your happiness and security and your peace of mind. And you're going to take life in moderations, all right? I believe that you are going to write down a bucket list, because, you know, we all should do that at a younger age and knock that shit out of the ballpark before we get older. And I feel like you are going to, you're going to find love within a generous person. But you're also dealing with temptation. Someone from... Oh, hey, what a coincidence. You just messaged me on Facebook. That was what that noise was. You're not going to see this till later. But got a bunch of hearts from you. Love you too. How random. Oh, shit. Sorry, that psyched me out. So this person... Whew. Okay, this person is gonna tempt you. And you are going to complete a task in regards to your intuition. You're going to know that this person is a player, right? You're going to cast judgment and awaken to that bullshit. You're going to have options. You're going to adapt. Hell yeah, you are. You're going to adapt to their charm. Okay? Here's the deal. Is that I don't think their charm is going to hold sway over you, because you want more you want, how do I put this? You want quality, not quantity. You want something real, not fake. So you're going to be moving with assertion towards your quality, right? towards your hope and wish fulfillment, but you're going to be doing it very cautiously because you were hurt in the past. And what I mean cautiously is you're going to be very perceptive on who you're going to share your heart with, right? You're going to have courage, though, to not only share your traditions, but make an effort towards contemplating whether or not you should transition, move to calmer waters. And you know what? Do it, because once you do that, once you get that snow shovel and pile up all those boxes inside of your mental space and shove them out the eardrum, you'll have enough room for the good stuff for the rest of the year or for the future, right? Holidays are coming. Might as well declutter in your brain. Now, you're going to be taking destiny by the horns and claiming it as yours. All right, and you're going to be collaborating with someone while in an introspective mode, right? You're balancing out life, work, and you're dealing with someone who's trying to betray you and take what's yours. Okay? I don't know if this is in the relationship, the career, or just family who are jealous of you. I believe that you are the black sheep. All right? Now, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm the black sheep. That's the worst thing in the world. Nobody likes me. No. That's not the case. A black sheep, talking from experience, is someone who sees through all the bullshit and knows what they want in life and goes for it, knocks out anybody who, well, not necessarily, I mean, you could knock them out, but I mean, like, you go above and beyond. You're fucking amazing inside and out. You have such a beautiful soul. And when I tell you you're beautiful, it's because I'm talking about your soul. So many people are like caught up on the exterior, and you're pretty beautiful on the outside too. But man, your soul is reaching new heights and new levels, and you're not gonna let this person betray you. All right. I can't tell you which gender this is, okay? But I can tell you that they are very spiteful. They see something in you that they wish they had in themselves, okay? But you aren't gonna let that hold you back, because you're gonna start a new beginning, okay? And you're preparing. Hell yes, you're preparing to be the Empress. Or you prepared to be the Empress, and you are the Empress, and now you are nothing but stability. Granted, there's a bunch of shit in the way, but like life is full of obstacles, dude. Come at it sideways. Surprise its ass. At least you'll know what's coming, right? But here's another thing I like to say, which is crazy, but if, like, there are tarot readers out there who are like, oh, you never saw this coming, but then they're in the middle of making the video, right? You never saw it coming. Really? I never saw it coming? You just told me it's coming. Obviously, I can see it coming, right? Because you just said so. I mean, if it is my story, because this is a general reading, well, this is a personal reading for you, but no, hypothetically, right? For this other people. And I'm just like, you can't tell me I'm not seeing this coming if I'm watching you say it. Unless you're talking about people who don't watch tarot readings, then I feel bad for them. But I don't, because, to each their own. But you have a choice, all right? You'll see a possible future or the outcome of what's currently going on around you, and you have a choice to think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it to who you're going to say it to. That's like an Ace of Swords, all right? I mean, you got an option to burn that fucking bridge while that fucker's on it and let him drop, or you have the option to burn it before they get to it. But I mean, there's a lot of people who will be like, oh, I fell out of love with you, and then they're cheating on you, right? And then they come back a year later and you're all happy and you're finally healed, and they're like, oh, I miss you, and you're like, in the back of your head, you're like, you said you never loved me. And then every time you say you love me, I'm always going to question it because you fucked me up. You mind fucked me in this regard. And that could be the case of what's going on with you, during a past relationship. I don't see that fully yet. I mean, I do see temptation. So let's find out if there's a past person. But you get what I'm saying? Or am I just rambling on like a crazy person? Probably. So there's something at work or life that you're coming at with a new approach. All right? And you're going to have a group effort. And you're dealing with wealth, family, and contentment, which is nice. But there are people that you're going to sever ties from. You might fire some people, right? And you are bored. I think day-to-day life, I mean, it's not as exciting as you thought it would be. You're going to work, you're working your ass off, you're getting what you want out of a situation, but you're not getting what you need out of a situation. I haven't seen that card yet, but I feel it strongly in here, right? That we're going to cross it when we get there. What it's telling you is that even though you're bored, you have ways to liven up the mood, okay? Here's an example. I went to Job Corps, right? And they have hostesses that come and show you around. Well, I never got that. So I had to figure that shit out on my own. Then I saw that that job actually existed. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do that, right? So I applied. I got it. They were impressed with me. Like, my first weekend, it was crazy. I moved mountains and made miracles happen and shit. But I got the job. So I got to hire my hostesses. So what did I do? I hired 8 hostesses, okay? Every Wednesday, a new girl came. One girl, maybe 2 tops. But let's just go with 1, right? So I have 2 hostesses showing that one girl around. Not only is she being welcomed by 2 people, but she's making 2 people at once be her friends, right? Like making friendships, not feeling so alone. Now they'll show her around and guide her, and what one forgets, the other one will remember, okay? And I used to throw Sunday parties, you know, we'd all bring in and do Sunday parties, right? That way, everybody would be there, and it'd make them feel great. It was usually ice cream, cake, whatever. And then before I left, I printed out little certificates for each of those girls to make them feel good, because they were really the backbone. All right, I just kind of scheduled people, but they brought in and they worked together, and it was amazing. Now you're bored with what's going on at work. Maybe try adding a little extra spice to your life, a little extra pep in your step, right? Now you are indecisive on whether you should stay or go with something in your life. You're at a crossroads. You are dealing with a soft stalker, okay? This is I had this girl, she told me any stalker is not a good stalker, but I mean, we all remember being in school, sitting there, and then a new kid comes into class, and suddenly you got a crush on them because they're cute, right? Oh, I wonder what their name is. But you're too shy to ask, so you wait for the teacher to introduce them, and you're like, oh, that's their name. I wonder what they like, you know? I'm scared to go and talk to them, but I really like them. You know, you've all been there. That's what this energy is most time. But I feel in this reading that it's because of the background. I believe it's someone that it could be a childhood friend who passed away unexpectedly. And they're trying to reach out to you in your dreams and let you know what's going on. These are all deceased people, right? Trying to tell you that you need to pay attention to your dreams. I mean, I have a whole section of dream meanings up on my YouTube channel. I got those from astrology.com, their dream dictionary. And I just put them together so people would have easy access to them. I didn't really super still them. I give them credit where credit's due. But what you want to do is when you go to sleep, dream, pay attention to your dreams, wake up, write down your dream, and break that shit up. All right? Colors, numbers. You know, did you see a bird? How many moons were there? Obviously, there's like 4 moons and I don't know, that one planet that has rings. You think I can know that planet? Seems my kid was doing science this week and learning about them. But I don't. Not off the top of my head. But you're being given messages from not only the deceased, But your guardian angels, your ancestors, you know, even the divine, God, right? They're trying to tell you something, but they can't tell you during the day. And I think what they're telling you is that you have options, and that this Three of Swords, this betrayal, severe loss, you know, you name it, right? This person that's hurting you isn't going to last forever. You've got options. And you're being very observant in regards to moving away from troubled relationships. You're saying, fuck you later, alligator, I'm out. And you're becoming victorious. I feel like you're dealing with a King of Swords. Or you're stepping into that energy, right? Becoming so stubborn. You don't want to deal with anybody. You want to start, prospering. Release the baggage. Enter into the full energy. And once you do that, you're going to get your wish fulfillment, and you're going to travel towards someone that you're going to give your cup of love. But you have to release this. You're fighting with someone over something stupid. You don't think it's stupid, they don't think it's stupid, but it's something stupid. I'm the outside source telling you, hey, that doesn't mean that you're stupid or they're stupid over fighting over this. But your friendship, relationship, whatever, is crawling away while you guys are nitpicking each other. Could be meaning that they're stealing from you, right? They're stealing from you your inheritance, trying to sabotage your anything, right? And you're going through a loss. You're missing someone deeply. But you're accepting of a situation, and you're waiting for the cavalry to arrive. And when it does come, you're going to make a decision in regards to this. And it's going to be, this card's always calling for you to use a little bit heart when making that decision. Don't go Queen of Swords, instantly chop their head off, right? You're also waiting on news on whether you should collaborate with someone new. But you're very indecisive in regards to the court system or this Libra. But you are transforming. And you're balancing yourself out, and you're gonna say some shit. See, Ace of Swords. You're gonna say some shit. You gotta think about what you're gonna say and how you're gonna say it to whoever you're gonna say it to. Okay? You can catch more bees with honey than with vinegar. Alright? You can be an ass hat, or let them walk all over you. It's up to you. You don't have to be. What you could do is put some boundaries up. That's your clarity card. You finally decided that you want to start a new beginning. And yeah, you're tired of juggling, especially in regard to this party girl. But you are going to be celebrating, and you've hit Empress. So you're not only Emperor, you're Empress, okay? But in order to get there, you have gone through poverty, tower moment, past person coming back. Right? You're able to self-sacrifice, sit down with someone. Yeah, there are strings attached, and you're in hermit mode, but you are calling judgment on this anxiety and possessiveness. You can't deal with them possessing you. But you're not only dealing with another person who, this is Aries, Leo, or Sag. This person who's bold, impetuous, and an adventurer, right? You're going to be traveling, or they're traveling towards you, and you are claiming your destiny. Okay, let's shuffle. All right. I put you on pause for a minute because my husband had to speak to me. But while he was speaking to me, I was shuffling your cards again, and we're going to discuss the 16 card from each of my deck to find out what else is going on with you. And then we're going to do 4 or 5 more spreads. Okay, so you're keeping your emotions under control in regards to this struggle. Now you are collaborating in regards to this tower. You're trying to avoid it, but there's no avoiding this lesson. You're going to be accomplishing a new beginning. Yes, you are. But there are going to be disappointments along the way, and you're going to call judgment on it. accepting of a situation. There's going to be clarity in regards to the fact that you're going to lay down the law with whoever you're dealing with, right? And once you do get that shit done and handled, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating quietly, but in the back of your mind, you're still going to be feeling full of anxiety. Now you're going to awaken to balance. Okay, that makes sense? Or to a Sagittarius that's coming your way, or is with you. Now, there's a positive outcome in regards to your sacrifices that you've made. You're going to adapt to this transformation in regards to your work, and you're going to, see, there you go. You're going to become an entrepreneur. You're not getting what you want out of the situation, so you're going to create your own business. Now, you're making a choice to travel. You're looking within, introspecting, right, in regards to growth. Now you're waiting, though, at the same time inside, you're waiting for this Aries, Leo, or Sag to balance you out in regards to completing a task. There is creativity, though, from a loved one that's telling you that while you sleep. But you're also dealing with a past lover who has betrayed you. Alright, past person. Alright, let me split these up. Reshuffle them. Do the next spread. That was your 16 cards. It's done a little bit different than normal, but you're going through a lot. Your energy is really heavy. You're working so hard. And you feel that no matter how hard you're working, you're not being seen or heard. But that's not the case. There are people watching you and they look up to you. I believe they believe in you. My husband, if you can hear him in the background, I apologize. He's trying to get my son ready so we can go and work. Because we go and pick up food as a family and take it to people. So I'm doing that and starting my business. Okay. So we're going to do the broken heart spread. There are 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this card represents a central issue of your relationship stability. And you're indecisive. You're trying to take their point. They're trying to see from their point of view. Okay. This card represents how you see the other person. You see them in a positive light. Possibly a Leo. They are your sun. 2 sun cards. What a coincidence. I think not. Okay, this is how they see you. They see you as their empress. Very enthusiastic, right? But they know you have options, so they probably are insecure and they think that you deserve better. And they're just so surprised that you see them, right? This card represents unknown influences on your relationship, judgment, and awakening to financial stability. This card represents where you want the relationship to go. You want it to go. You want to be assertive. You wanted to go away from the Three of Swords. This card represents who can help your relationship. You're going to be celebrating. It'd be you. You and them. Entrepreneur. This card represents the challenges in your relationship. Caution. Severe caution in regards to player energy. This card represents the outcome of your relationship. You're going to find clarity and claim your destiny. Okay, we're going to do the gravestone. I feel that you have like an interest in helping people. That you love helping people out with their situations. But you don't like to be viewed as a doormat, if that makes sense. Very giving. Especially around this time of year. You see a black cat tail? Sorry. She wants to come join your reading too. Graves Bagheera. Alright, I'm sorry, it's taking a minute. Okay. Alright, so this card represents the central question in your life, okay? So you're worried about your security. I think it has a lot to do with because of your finances. And you're very indecisive in regards to what you're going to do if it falls through. This card represents unforeseen forces acting on that question. Positivity. So you don't see that a boss, your boss, whoever's above you, there's someone, there that's helping you. This card represents how other people affect you. Lately there has been certain people that can make you smile, bring you hope, happiness. This card represents the circumstances affecting your life. Quality. You're celebrating quality. You don't want quantity. You're more about, because you've got everything you ever want. You're not getting what you need. And you're celebrating the fact that you're getting quantity. Or quality, I mean. This card represents who or what is available to help you. You. Your anxiety. Some people let anxiety and choices hinder them and hold them back, but not you. You've got so many options, and you're making anxiety your bitch, basically, alright? Now this card represents the outcome of this question. You're getting a revelation in regards to the fact that you're an empress. right. We're going to do the next spread. It's going to be called the eyeball. I'm not going to put it in eyeball formation. These cards are too big. Eventually, when I can afford to do itty bitty cards, then I'll do it. I want to get there's these little tarot cards at Lee Boutique or even online, right? They're a little expensive for a cheapskate like me. And they're tarot cards. There's like, I don't know how many actually. They're an itty bitty clear case, and they go on your keychain. Sorry, excuse me. I feel like you're having a hard time speaking lately. Are you not feeling so well? If that be the case, go take a bubble bath. Hot bubble bath, right? Maybe a cleansing bath. I've heard that those help a lot. I keep thinking like a salt bath or something. But don't let, I don't know. Do those they not only cleanse you, but I wonder if they dry out your skin too. You don't want your skin drying out. Look up cleansing baths. I know there are things called like bath bombs, but for the shower, where they release an aroma while you're showering to help de-stress you and make you feel like you've had a dip in holy water, basically. Look into that. The eyeball is the spread that talks about your months and then the weeks, right? Now, this card, it represents last month. You were introspecting your business. You were in the hermit mode, pampering yourself, trying to think about what you're going to do to make it better. This card represents the overview of the current month. So currently you're in a creative stance and you're completing tasks. This card represents the first week of this month. There was a mystery involving someone from your past that you're going to come together and talk to. Okay. This card represents the second week, the star, hope. You're having hope even though the world's going to shit. You're trying to keep your head up. Everything's going to be okay. This card is your third week. You're finding balance in regards to your dreams, paying attention. This is your fourth week. You're going to be transforming and heading towards the sun in a good way. Not in a bad way, where like you'll keep going and then all it's left is smoke. No. Everything's coming in together. Now this card represents possibilities for next month. So next month, there's going to be strings attached on something, right? Sorry. She's a jerk. She's like, what's that? Want to see up my nose hole? I'm sorry. I didn't expect her to do that. So for the possibilities of next month, there's going to be someone charming you and trying to have something to do with strings attached. Okay. Let's go with the severed head layout. Let me shuffle these real quick. You worked really hard to get where you're at. I feel that there were people who got it way too easy when moving up the totem pole, and you did what my grandma always said. So when I was going to Job Corps, totally diverting off, sorry. My grandma dropped me off. She said, show them where you came from. Show them what good stock you're from. And so I moved mountains and made miracles happen and freaked people out. And that's exactly what you did. You weren't given the job by pure here. No. They were like, holy shit. She is who we want in charge. She's taking us in a new direction. She's got ideas that's gonna fucking shake the reality, our reality as we know it. And you did. Now, this will be the last spread. This card represents the primary issue of your life. Preparation, right? Preparing to complete something amazing. This card represents the distant past. So you were very cautious in the past, especially when juggling a lot of responsibilities. This is the recent past. You've been disappointed by someone that you once came together with. Currently in this energy, you have a new energy, new set of energy, right? New little extra pep in your step, and it's because of your dreams, because you're taking action. Now your immediate future is that you're going to come in collaboration with possibly a Sagittarius and balance things out. This will represent the factors that will affect the outcome of the issue. And the issue is you're attempting to start fresh. The outcome is that you're going to be coming at things from a new approach in moderation. You're not going to rush, because that's why you're being cautious. You're going to take it little by little. But you're not taking your future for granted. Oh, hell no. If anything, my beautiful Miss Jones, is that you are very into making things happen. Alright. Wasn't the best personal tarot reading. I'm sorry it wasn't any longer or any shorter. But I hope you know that I appreciate you being a part of our Zodiac family, and if ever you need anybody to talk to or vent to, I'm here for you, alright? That's what we do here. We're Zodiac family. I love you. Be safe. And as soon as I get done turning this off, I will upload it and throw your picture on. And when I get done with work tonight, I will message you it. Okay? Love you. Bye, my beautiful friend.